Alright, I just woke up, and I'm sure there's gonna be a new funny trailer thing for Canto 7. Haven't seen anything on it yet though, but I figured, might as well watch it, like review it, that sort of thing. 'Cause it's a funny thing to do, right? It's a fairly standard, bit to like go with. I know. I figured I'd just do it instead of, Daily Mirror Dungeon today. But let's just give it a shot, right? Let's see how this goes. Chapter 7, Oblivion. It's interesting how it's like doing it like this when it's Chapter 7, the dream ending, and the season's called Oblivion, but I feel like they've done that in the past, so it's not that weird. Alright, what are we getting? Yep, Limbus Land. There's an orb? What? Oh! This West Sinclair, and is it supposed to be like Sank North or something for the other one? Is that Sank North? I assume so. It's like Sank, but a lot more puffy. Okay, what are we getting here, though? Oh! Hexnail. Sinclair and Rodion. That's interesting. Not really what I was expecting. Oh, there's Rose Hunter. Honglu and Faust. Makes enough sense. Funny horse. And then... Oh! Yearning-Mircalla. Okay. Yearning-Mircalla. Oh, and it's like a little... It's a weird Bloodlands thing. It's kind of like Virgilius-esque. That's cool. That is a very cool animation. Don Quixote. And it's not showing us the other new announcers. That's fair enough. Haunted Bloody Mary. Okay. Very interesting. Seems like we're getting like association stuff to start out with, which is really interesting. What was this? What was this at the start here? They just started off with like this. We can see her kind of like. See, she seems amused. Oh, and it looks like, is that like, yeah, there's some fixers. I assume that's more like the Sank North or Sank. This is weird. There's just a signpost and a giant orb in the sky. Like, is this supposed to be like an attraction or something? Like, is this supposed to be more La Mancha Land stuff? I don't know. There's a shooting range here, very carnival-like. There's a masquerade. All right. Tent balloons. There's just a full-on roller coaster there. Oh yeah, and there's a masquerade mask over the masquerade place. That makes sense. What are they showing there? Trying to tell. Okay, there's someone there. I don't know. That might be someone. That silhouette doesn't look like anything else we've seen. Maybe it's like the one Blood Fiend from like last week's trailer or something. Is this supposed to be like a big hat? It's not a big hat in like the blue guy sort of way. It's like a more wide hat, right? But it definitely seems like a Blood Fiend. It's been blurred out so we can't see it too well. And you can see Merso there, very much stripped out. And yes, Sinclair. What's that? Okay, it's him piercing through this enemy. That's definitely like a blood bag. It's got all the or blood bag or like a kindred or something. We don't know, I guess. But yeah, definitely something like that. We can see them just beating them up. Are they both 3 stars or is the Sinclair a 2-star? I guess Sinclair's probably a 2-star, right? We just got a 3-star, so it would make sense for him to be a West 2-star. It is also, more further proof that, each like association is probably gonna have like 4 mirror worlds for it, right? Like Sinclair already has his Vi South association identity. Now he's got his Vi West one. They're different mirror worlds. I assumed as much, but yeah, just kind of proving it. He's blocking someone from being brutally murdered. So is that just like a silhouette? Yeah. Some rain there. And yeah, we can see What can only be assumably be Sank North. There's like a symbol in the top left. I can't tell what that's supposed to be though. But he's got, yeah, he's being a report. Okay, the reporter's gonna be back here. That's for sure. I don't know. Either they're both 3 stars or Mercer's a 3 star and Sinclair's gonna be a 2 star. I guess we don't know for sure because it's not specifying. But it'll be another situation where they've done for like every new association where the person's being reported by like the one reporter that we still know nothing about. But she's gonna be back. Yeah. You can see the actual Sank logo there on the sword, like hilt. So yeah, definitely Sank. I guess we don't know if it's like north or west, but like it seems very north is supposed to be a lot more like puffy stuff. It's more suited for like cold weather. So I definitely think this is north. So Sank North might be like commonly like blood fiend hunting or something. It's possible because it looked like we saw them in the actual like bit earlier. Okay, season 5 new E.G.O. Yeah, Hexnail was not something I was expecting, that's for sure. You can see them there, though. Whoops. Yeah. Very interesting, that's for sure. And we can see the actual animation, it seems like... I mean, it's really hard to get the... I think they're spinning something around there, I don't know. Yeah, Rose Hunter, Honglu, and Faust. They've got the funny horses. Oh, it's called Lasso. That's interesting. I guess, like, thinking this through, like, what is each one gonna be? Like, I guess if we look through this one, we can see the animations, try and see how fancy they are. Like, Sinclair's looks like it might be like a Teth, and Rhodion's could also be. Might be like a he or something, right? I don't know. That's my initial guess, right? But Rhodion's interesting because she's got a little puppet. Yeah, she's like puppeteering like a little bear around. Yeah, look at that. Look at that little thing, and just having it like attack for her. Yeah, that's cool looking. Wouldn't be surprised if that's a he and Sinclair's a Teth. Because like Sinclair, oh, you can see it just like attacking Sinclair, just spinning him around. That's my guess at least. They've both got, two like of each for those, so it would make sense. And then for Rose Hunter, yeah, we can see like the little guy in the background. Or it's called Lasso, right? So it's probably like, I don't know. These two, the animations seem pretty similar, except like Faust is shown like holding it for long. Faust like gets up close to the enemy and slams it. And Honglu's more like a long range whip, it seems like. I don't know. Oh yeah, also that is definitely a new guy. I wasn't actually looking. Who was being attacked in like the previous one? Oh yeah, those are definitely. I didn't even notice those guys. I was too distracted by like the other stuff. Yeah. Definitely more like fancy looking blood fiend, blood bag type people. That's for sure. And then we've got like another person that looks like a little bit more fancy here being attacked by Faust. They still have the shadowy eyes. Like, whenever you see someone with shadowy eyes, that means they're probably still just a generic design. If they're not given, like, proper eyes, then that means they're probably just a normal grunt. He looks a little bit more, like, fancy than a generic grunt, but I guess he's generic. I don't know. Be able to see which one of these are. I mean, thinking it through, like, Honglu's got 3 tests, so this would probably be, like, a he. I guess if they wanted to, they could make this, like, evolve for Honglu. I wouldn't expect it, but it's technically possible, right? And Faust, like, I don't know, it's possible they make one of these like a Zayn, right? I could see maybe one of the Rose Hunters being a Zayn. I don't know, though. I'm not super convinced on what it's going to be. And then as far as these ones, the Yearning-Mircalla, that looks very cool. I'm very glad they're giving that to Merso as well. It's probably going to be evolved for both of them, right? Merso doesn't have evolve yet, and his season's still like a long ways away, so it makes sense they're giving him one from the Battle Pass. Unfortunately, they don't show us Merso's animation all. They're only showing us Dawn's. Yeah, we can see her just summoning a little like blood javelin type thing similar to Virgilia's, although she throws it into the ground and then a bunch of like thorns strike. It's hitting, well, 6 people here. Oh no, 7 people. I just noticed there's one behind her. Actually, is there one there? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So yeah, Pretty standard for, big seasonal VOV. And then it's a lot of vines, geez. And yeah, the big flower at the top, it's blooming thanks to all the blood. It does a very Sangre de Sancho type, like, intertwining blood thingy. And there's a weird little animation here. And then, yeah, a big explosion at the end. Very interesting. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like a big, like, healing E.G.O, right? That's my best guess, whether it be, for mainly Dawn or her allies as well. It might be corrosion dependent, right? But yeah, they don't give us, they don't show us Mercer's animation. They did that last season, right? Like, we saw that Otis was getting binds, but it didn't show Otis binds' actual thing. Didn't show us her actual, animation there, right? And of course, they don't bother showing the corrosions here. We'll see them when they release, right? That sort of thing. Makes sense. Yeah, Dawn and then some other stuff. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, Dawn and some other stuff. Paid Limb she purchased. Usually this is something from previous seasons. It's interesting that they're hiding it though. Like this one's probably gonna be something from this season, right? Someone who's becomes relevant in Canto 7. We don't know for sure who exactly, but I mean it would make sense. And then this one here, like my bet was Queequeg. I guess we'll see though. If it's being hidden, it might be something related to Canto 7. I don't know. It would feel weird. And yeah, you can see that that's a shooting range from before. It might be, is it a bit more lit up? It might be a bit more lit up. Haunted Bloody Mary, we can see someone there. Who's that? Is that Dawn on the ground? I can't tell. There's people there, and those two don't really look like Dawn, but there's someone laying on the ground, I think. I might just be wrong, though. I'm thinking of, like, Dawn, like, talking about having to be, like, beaten up like, in Canto 3, right, by her quote-unquote friends. I don't know. That's the first thought that comes to mind. Oh, I didn't even notice there is a noose hanging from a tree. Oh, huh. That's not good. Yeah, La Mancha Land. This is probably like the front gate or whatever of it, right? That sort of thing. And we got Dawn. Anything like actually happening there? Or is it just? I think it's just showing Dawn, right? Yeah. Anything too like solid. And there we go. There's the Oblivion thing, that sort of thing. Seems very cool. That's for sure. Starting out with like association fixtures for like the seasonal IDs seems pretty weird, but at the same time, like it's really not that weird, I don't think. They're probably actually going to be relevant to what's going on in the plot, based on the fact like one of these early images looked like she was being, yeah, it looks like she was being surrounded by the Sank people. This is a guy with like, is that a guy with tattoos there? It looks like like a middle guy or something. I can't tell. There's a bunch of random people here to start out with, though. This is probably like pretty early on in the Canto, probably like I mean, because before we get to La Mancha Land, don't know how much time we're gonna be spending like before we get there. I don't know, because it doesn't have like the red tint to like the area around it though. So this is probably something early around. You can see, people with armor, people with like the Sank like frilly coats, whatever the middle looking guy is. I can't fully tell if that's supposed to be middle tattoos or not. Looks very middly though. I don't know. But yeah. I'm very excited, that's for sure. As I usually do, I'll probably be playing it like I'll be playing the Canto like on my own and I'll upload, the videos of me playing it, that sort of thing. I'm not gonna stream it or anything because that doesn't sound like a good idea. I'd rather experience it on my own, but yeah. Looks like it's gonna be pretty good though. But yeah, I just figured I'd do this today instead of the daily upload, or like for the daily upload, right? It's standard thing, react to the thing, analyze the thing. I'm sure it's already been like a little bit since it released, so there's probably been like dozens of people who've done this or something. I don't know. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.